Hi, welcome back to my channel, Healing with Kiara. Today I'm going to do another just yes or no pick a card reading. So as you can see from the photo thumbnail, there are 3 piles. So pile 1 2 and 3. And today we're going to be using the tarot Carlotydes. It's like in French, but then there's also English on there too. Yeah, I got these off Etsy. All the decks I use are always going to be linked in the description. Yeah, and I believe it came from France. Yeah, and in the guidebook it has English, Spanish, or no, maybe it came from Spain. I'm so sorry. I think this is Spanish that's on the card. Yeah, I'm almost positive. Yeah, it'll be linked below so you'll be able to see, but I'm pretty sure it came from Spain. But the guidebook has Spanish, English, French, Dutch, and Portuguese translation. Super cool. Super cool. Etsy's like a really cool site to shop from because you can purchase from people all over the world, which I love. I think that's really cool. So I love to like check out other cultures. So yeah, this is pile 1. I believe this is the amethyst. I don't know a lot about crystals, so this was just given to me by a dear friend. So I'm just going to pull a few cards to get like the general energy around your question. And then I'll get like a clarifying card out of my personal deck. Clarify all the cards, and then we'll just get a few cards out of the Angel Answers deck. Actual yes or no. So we have the 3 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, and the Hanged Man in reverse. Yeah, 10 of Swords and the Hanged Man in the reverse. The Knave of Wands. And then the 7 of Wands here. So with the Three of Wands, it's like a collaboration. It's like bringing unrelated forces together to kind of create something new. And I'm really being drawn to, there's like this city here, and there's like this dragon kind of protecting the city. With the Seven of Wands here, this person is raised up, kind of. Like he's like elevated. He has like an important job here, like with the bells, like he's doing something very, very specific. We have the Three of Wands here, so what I'm getting with this is it's like, and then also with the Hangman in reverse, the first thing I saw is like if there's been some sort of like delay or hesitancy, or I'm seeing like if there's been like resistance or one person holding back or not really wanting to compromise and participate, like put in their energy and effort, that's really coming to an end here with the Ten of Swords. Whatever like specific important job here, something's being kind of like raised up, or there's like an importance being elevated in some sort of like a task or a duty here, and so all parties are really needing to like be willing to compromise and put in equal effort and like put in their share to help keep something like safe here. So maybe the dragon is actually representing like a posed threat or something. With the Knave of Wands, I'm seeing like someone's kind of like going out on their journey to learn how to become the Dragon Slayer. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know, I just heard that, but someone is kind of like trekking out and like leaving home. You see there's like this like housing behind them. Someone is kind of going out on their journey. Something has ended here. If there's been like a complacency energy, or like someone's not really putting in their share or their equal effort, not really willing to compromise so that things can flow the way they need to flow. I'm seeing that there's an ending here, and there's like an ending to that energy, and then something is being like raised up, like something, there's like an overall realization of the level of importance. It's like what I'm seeing is like this, whatever this one job is, this one like duty here, is so important to like this whole city. So there's a realization here that you can't just kind of like slack or hesitate or like be off your game. So yeah, if there was kind of like this carefreeness or just like a reluctancy to put in effort and like help do the things and provide the things that need to be done in order to keep things moving, keep things upheld, and just like keeping the city in like a healthy keeping like all of the structured systems around it in like a healthy place so that it benefits kind of like all of the people here. It's like a for the greater good type of a thing. And so there's such a importance being placed here. There's such a realization that the energy needs to shift from this like docile, let it be what it be type of energy. That there's someone who's kind of like striking out on their journey. Someone's like really passionately taking it upon themselves to. I'm just really seeing like this like voyage, like I'm gonna go out and do the thing, do the job that needs to be. You know, someone's really like elevating themselves because they see the importance. There's like a true energy of like self-reflection and like a true like mourning here, and like I'm like seeing like regretfulness here, like the weight of the situation and the importance of compromising and like contributing your share for the greater collective. It's like literally it's being put on their heart like how important this is, and someone's really wanting to like shift their energy here, and they're seeing how important this job is for everybody else. There's like all these other things that are relying on it or like looking to this person here. Yeah, and it's really for like the benefit of like the whole, keeping everybody in like a safe and healthy position. So there's like someone who's kind of going out on their journey. Is that a yes or a no? I'm not sure, but that's kind of what I'm seeing around it. So yeah, clarifying the Three of Wands, we literally have protective. This is just my deck. That's the first word I saw. So yeah, literally it's all about whether this dragon is like protecting this area or this area is needing to protect itself from things like that. There's this like realization that everybody has to like contribute and put in their share, and kind of like rise to the occasion. So clarifying the Ten of Swords and the Hangman in reverse, I got go off. That's just like something I say sometimes. I'll be like, okay, but go off. So right when I saw that, I feel like that is kind of what happened. There's been like, so I don't know if this is you or this is another person in your life that's in this Ten of Swords energy that's kind of like realizing that they need to put in their share, like, you know, put in more work here and just really change up their attitude. Or if you're the person who, because what I'm seeing is like what put them in this Ten of Swords energy of like really having this like genuine realization and putting them in this just like remorseful energy here. There was like some sort of conversation where someone just kind of told them how it was, and then was just kind of like, okay, but you know, if you just want to be selfish, then go off, you know. If you just want to focus on yourself, then is someone like really put it on them, and has caused them to want to like move out of this energy and move into, this is my Six of Swords upright card, just like move into just overall just a better energy for themselves, where they're cooperating and respecting everyone, and like contributing to the whole. And then clarifying the Knave of Wands, we have Boss, Earth Mother, growth. So yeah, this is just all contributing to like whether this is you or someone around you, it's like helping this individual to grow. Yeah, and someone else kind of like helped plant the seeds here for this individual to grow and decide to kind of like go out. I'm seeing this as like a start of a personal journey of just like really transforming into a much more like passionate and fired up individual. Like there's just gonna, you know, that lackluster, carefree energies really coming to an end here. So we'll get the yes or no. So maybe this is like about a job situation or a work situation, or like a family situation or something. Could be like a coworker, or it even could be like a boss. How I was saying this, like there's like an elevatedness to it. Like there's something to where it's like there's a lot of other people looking up to this person and being like, okay, you know, you're the example, you're the leader here, like you're supposed to be doing these things, so that we can all come together and do the things that we have to do. So yeah, it could be like a manager type of thing or something like that. So right away we have yes, the bottom of the deck, and remain positive, fresh off the jump. We also have no, reconsider, ask for help from others, and meditation brings answers. So as soon as I saw the ask for help from others, I'm seeing this here. So I'm seeing there's like a whole collective of people that are going to like okay, so what I'm seeing here is this could be a yes, but you need to reconsider a few things. So whatever this energy is, if you're kind of going up against this on your own, if you're trying to go up, we literally have boss right here on this card. This is just like my personal deck I made. So yeah, if you're trying to go up against, oh, we also have CEO down here. So if you're trying to go up against something bigger than you by yourself, it's not going to work, okay? They are not going to see what's going on and change their ways and stop being like, oh, there's nothing I can do about it, company policy or whatever's going on, you know. But so you need to kind of reach out here and get help from everybody. Like everybody needs to contribute and kind of like band together as a collective, like more of a joint force, and go off, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you're gonna need like strength in numbers here, So right now, if you are trying to navigate this situation all by yourself, is not going to work out. So yeah, you just need to reconsider your approach and yeah, ask for help from others, and everybody around you can kind of, or everybody that this is affecting, because I'm getting that this is like affecting a lot of people. So this shouldn't be difficult to ask for help from others. Like there's a whole community here that this is affecting. There are a lot of players here. There are a lot of people involved. And so if you reach out and like network yourself and get a lot more people on your side, you can create a more compelling case for like the powers that be here to really hear you. And it can be a yes, because we have at the bottom of the deck yes and remain positive. So it can be yes. You just need to ask for a little bit of help, and just like reconsider your approach. And then also meditation does bring answers. Like that is a really, really good way to get downloads, you know, and get really great spiritual advice to know what exactly you can do, and or you can say, or how you can go about things in order to get the yes. I'm also hearing maybe some people wanted it to be a no. So there's that too. Like I think for some people, like depending on the way that you ask the question, you want it to be a yes, but then depending on the way that you ask the question, you want it to be a no. And so then either way, like if you resonated with everything I said, yeah, that could make sense too. Okay, that's all I have for pile 1. Okay, so pile 2, I don't know what type of gemstone this is. I believe I just picked it up in a little free tray at the crystal store. So I'm just going to get a few cards here to get like the energy or like the situation surrounding your question, and then like some clarifying cards, and then actually yes or no. It might start raining and like thundering pretty loudly, so sorry if that happens. Yeah, and if this resonates with you, you can book the link in my description to get a personal reading. You can ask just like a simple yes or no, or you can ask a different, like a more in-depth question, or it's a lot of different options. Okay. So we have the Four of Cups and the Knave of Pentacles here. This came out together, and then we have the Knave of Swords. And those are like the pages in this deck. And then we have the King of Pentacles that came out in the reverse. And then at the bottom of the deck we have the Knight of Swords. So the first thing I see when I look at this card is like a really big celebratory energy. Like this woman looks like she's like dancing and kind of shaking this pentacle, but I also see like it's almost like she got it and she's like so excited now she's like running off with it. We have the Four of Cups here, so maybe this is something that you like wanted for whatever reason. When I see like all of these here, I'm just seeing like cards or also just like fancy tiles, and it's just making me think of like whatever this is here is something this person has wanted for a very, very long time. So there's like this very celebratory energy. With the Four of Cups, I'm seeing like you may have had to be patient for this for a long time here and kind of like wait for the right opportunity to be able to have something kind of like set up correctly or line up just right so it could kind of like fall into your lap. And so now that it's here, it's like grabbing onto it and like running with it and like dancing super excited. With this Knave of Swords here, the first thing I saw was this heart on her armor here, on her leg. I feel like this individual, the Page of Swords energies, like this individual had to like withstand a lot and I feel like kind of go through a lot. Maybe there was like a lot of conflict or just like a lot that had to be kind of overcome or kind of persevere and navigate through a lot here, and you really had to like protect your heart. There's also a heart like literally where her heart would, in the center of her armor, not really where her heart would be, but yeah, this person literally had to like protect their heart. With the King of Pentacles, I'm getting that like there's something that kind of failed in the past, or there's something that didn't work out in the past, or someone failed you in the past, or things didn't work out in the past. Like there was someone else in the past that like didn't show up for you or didn't follow through. So we also have like, so there's like, here's the Eight of Wands. This is all bottom of the deck energy. So we have like the Eight of Wands, and then the Tower. So I'm seeing like in the past, there was someone who was supposed to show up for you or come through for you. And then there was like this huge tower moment because they did not. Yeah, somebody just like bailed on you or someone just didn't show up. That's like the first thing is I saw is like someone is not showing up here. So there was this huge tower moment because someone did not follow through here. And so now there's this like new opportunity with the Sun. There's like this new fresh start. So there's like then this very, very patient energy of like, okay, now you kind of had to say no to a lot of things because you didn't want to be like left hanging again. And so now there's this, it's something that you've been waiting for and wanting for a long time is like coming in, and you're super excited and you like want to like dance and be excited about it. But yeah, you still have your armor on from the last battle, right? Or like the last time that you felt kind of like disappointed, or someone didn't show up for you, or someone didn't follow through, someone didn't provide for you something that you expected. It was a huge tower moment for you. It was a huge reality check, basically. Really caused a lot of trust issues here, left you just feeling very vulnerable and exposed. But now there's like this new, fresh opportunity here. And so we have the Knight of Swords. So it's like you're charging through, and you're moving forward to get to this, but you're definitely protecting yourself here with all of this armor. And like with the sword being pointed forward, like you are expecting or ready for, like I said, this girl really had to like protect her heart. And so you're ready, like you're moving forward into like something that you do really want is a big wish fulfillment. But there's just like, yeah, you're really, really shielding yourself at the same time. And you're just prepared. Like you are not going to be caught up in another tower moment. That's what I'm getting here. Like you're shielded up, you got your sword out. Like in the past, you were just being really, really patient and kind of like saying no and protecting yourself and like navigating things. But now you are like starting to move forward because there is this new opportunity here that you do want to move into. And so maybe that's your question. It's like, should you trust again after having someone just like not show up for you in the past? So this is my Six of Wands card in reverse. I don't even have any like clarifiers for this side. So what I'm getting is like this person that didn't show up for you in the past is not a leader. Or they were being led like in the wrong direction. So clarifying the Knave of Pentacles and the Four of Cups, we have unfairness, inequity, and then the scales are imbalanced here. So this is my Six of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have my Five of Swords in reverse, clarifying the Knave of Swords, which is like reconciliation here. So what I'm getting from this is things were really, really unfair before. And so if this individual that didn't show up for you or bailed on you in the past has tried to like come back into your life, that could be where this like you really had to protect your heart. Like this person really could have tried to like stay and play mental games with you, or just like kind of put you through all this stuff in order to like keep you in the situation. And so that's where like you yeah, if they wanted to come in and like reconcile at any point, you knew that it was still like unfair, because we have fear here. We also have surrender and flow. So it's like things were just not quite like synchronizing and lining up for you. There was something kind of like holding you back from being able to just like surrender and flow into the situation and just reconcile with this individual. Like it just still didn't feel quite right. It still felt like there was something off. Something was still not quite balanced. So there's this really huge hesitancy, or there's this, there's a big guard up and a big shield up and a big like, definitely being ready to protect yourself or defend yourself here. So now we'll get the actual yes or no. Listen to your intuition, the bottom of the deck. So yeah, I think something maybe just like didn't feel quite right. Like something didn't seem, if there's something better within the next few weeks, in the near future, compromise. So, okay, what I'm getting, because these two kind of came out together. So what I'm getting here is literally in the near future, this person that did not show up for you in the past is going to come in and try and reconcile, and you are going to be hesitant because you are going to sense that something is off, like something's not quite right, it's still not quite adding up, it's still not quite, like you would love to just like believe everything they have to say and take it and run with it and celebrate, but there's like a hesitancy, right? And so listen to your intuition, because yeah, this person's gonna come in and try and get you to compromise, because you have like your guard up and you're very just like shielded from them at this point because of this tower moment from the past. And so they're going to come in and try and get you to compromise on the boundaries that you have now set in place because of their actions, right? And so if you can listen to your intuition, I'm seeing that this is like within the next few weeks, there is something better. So like right before we elevate into this new, and I feel like that's what this sun and like this here is like, you're gonna choose to move forward and protect yourself, because there is like some other opportunity here. It just might not be manifesting right at this second, and so that could make this person coming in right now and being like, oh, I want it right now, like it makes it a little bit more tempting, because I'm seeing that there's like you have to move forward a little bit more in order to get to here, but you can, there's something that you that's around you that you can kind of like see that you're being hesitant and you're really holding back here, and not necessarily going for like any sort of offer here, any sort of reconciliation, because your intuition is just kind of like telling you, like, I'm not sure if I should surrender. If with this card here, when it's in the reverse, we have acceptance, synchronicity, or it's in the upright, I'm sorry. Yeah, acceptance and synchronicity. So in the reverse, it's we have, oh, and then also humility and intentions. So yeah, we have acceptance, synchronicity, humility, and intention. So when it's in the upright, it's like you can trust that, like, you know, this person is coming from a good place, and acceptance is like the advice. So when this card is in the reverse, there's like a fear here to like surrender to the situation, because you're not sure if that other person actually does have good intentions, right? If they actually have humility, and then especially if you've been through something with them in the past that was really hurtful. Like in the past you felt really defeated here, then it can be really scary to want to reconcile, you know. And then especially if something still feels off, listen to your intuition, because I'm seeing that it's totally going to be worth it to kind of move forward. So that's why this person's like so shielded up. They're protecting themselves so much, because they're like, I'm getting out of this. This person's like navigating their way out of this situation, and that's the bottom of the deck energy here. So that's where I feel like this is coming in. So yeah. I don't know if that was easy to read. So yeah, that's all I have for pile 2. Okay, pile 3. This is just a clear quartz, I believe. Like I said, I don't know a lot about crystals. This was just a gift given to me by a dear friend. Okay, so we're just going to get a few cards to get like the surrounding situation here. And then we'll get some clarifiers, and then the actual yes or no. So we have the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So that's like traveling into a better direction here. Each little bird is like carrying their own sword, which is interesting. The first thing I saw when I saw this card is like a message being delivered. We have the Three of Pentacles here, so could be like a message from an outside source or like a third party here. And we have the Hierophant underneath that. Okay. So I'm kind of getting a story about, okay, so we have the Queen of Wands, the Magician, and the King of Wands. So the King and Queen of Wands are literally divine counterparts. And so when I'm looking at all of this energy here, so with the Six of Swords, I'm getting some sort of like a message or some sort of information coming in. And then the Three of Pentacles, it's like coming in from like a third party or an outside source. We have the Hierophant. I feel like so it's pertaining to something more serious here. So we also have the World and the Three of Wands. And then literally the Queen of Cups just like fell out there. So I feel like in the past there was something going on between these counterparts here. Like with the Three of Wands, the first thing I thought of was like a third party energy. And then with the Hierophant, it's like in the past, one party didn't take things as seriously as the other party. And so there was like this Queen of Cups involved. There was this Three of Wands energy of like compromising and collaborating with others. We have the Nine of Cups underneath there too. So it's like this Queen of Cups it just looked very inviting, like what she had to offer here looked very like alluring and yeah, just like the energy that she had going on in her space looked very, very enticing here. And then there's also the Queen of Pentacles under that and the Devil. So I don't normally read that far or like keep going that far with the bottom of the deck energy, but I'm just getting like a story here of like it's not even about this Queen of Cups specifically. It's just the other person just didn't take the situation as seriously in general. So like with this Three of Wands, there was like multiple third parties. At least two, as well as this person with the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. There's literally, in the past, there was literally two other people, possibly more, that were involved here. It was just a whole thing. There was a lot going on with this Devil energy. this other person just did not take the situation as seriously and did not have a lot of respect for the situation. There was a lot. It was just like all about like the good times, and like trying out a lot of different things. With all of this like red energy, that's like that devil lustful energy as well. So yeah, I feel like there was like one main person, but then there was a lot of other individuals as well. Could have been even more than that, honestly. It really could have been more than that even. But now with the world, it's like the end of that cycle. And that's what I'm seeing with the Hierophant is like in the past, this other person did not take the situation as seriously, and they just didn't respect the situation. They didn't see it. They didn't have that respect of like, this is my divine counterpart, like this is my person. Like I need to, treat them up to a certain set of standards based off of, the respect that I have for them because they're a reflection of me. They did not like see that before. So I feel like this message that's coming in, or this new information that's coming forward, is regarding like this outside influence. So there's like a message coming in regarding something to do with the third parties here, but I don't feel like I don't get that same energy like I did with the Three of Wands with this. I feel like this is a message of like that this is out. No longer working with these people, no longer compromising with these people, no longer making time for these people. And like so before how I said it's interesting how each little bird has their own sword. Maybe there were 6 people. No, but I'm just seeing like this is like all of these other third parties and all of this other chaos and energy. There's like a message coming forward here that's like someone has cleared a lot out of their life. So like the 6 of Swords is all about like leaving one area and like traveling into a more positive direction. So it's like leaving all of these situations behind and like traveling forward. So there's some sort of a message coming in regarding that. And then I'm getting that it's the masculine energy here. Like even when I was like flipping the cards, the masculine energy just flipped out. So this masculine revealed itself like before I even flipped over any of the cards. And what I'm getting from that is like this masculine is self-aware. They realize they were wrong. They're aware that they were the ones like messing around. So I think that's where this magician energy is coming from, is like this person is put on quite a show here. Let's get some clarifying cards. With the masculine, they showed themselves and revealed themselves. So like they're the ones like admitting that they were doing this and like moving away from all of these different energies. Like they're not trying to like hide themselves here, like hide anything here. They just kind of like put it all right there. So kind of like playing tricks, putting on a show here. With this, there's like the puppet strings. It's just like a very manipulative energy. And it's like the Queen of Wands, the Magician, and the King of Wands. It's like how they came out. So it's interesting. The Magician is like in between them. And we have the Three of Swords, deep emotional pain and sorrow, at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we have hold back and wait. This is the Eight of Wands in reverse. We have mischievous offering, following through. But I put like a question mark in his hand because like in this particular card deck, this is the only king that doesn't have anything in his hands. And so I just felt like he's kind of coming empty-handed. Or like you're wondering if he's coming empty-handed. You're wondering if he really has like an actual strong, solid offering. Or if it's like actually legit. Like you're wondering like, did he really see the error of his ways? So the Queen of Wands is in this like holding back type of energy, probably because of all of this stuff that happened. But we had the World card. We had the World and then the Hierophant. Oh. So yeah, it was like the Three of Wands. It was like all those third parties, the Three of Wands, and then the World and the Hierophant. So I feel like it's, you know, their energies, they really have ended this cycle of giving to so many others. And they are like taking this situation way more seriously now and like looking at this situation in like more of like, wow, this is like my divine counterpart, you know. But there's like a unsureness, right? If they're actually being legit here, if they're actually going to be really offering anything. There's definitely like a holding back energy, clarifying the Queen of Wands, right? And then for the King of Wands, we have twin flame, childhood love, nostalgia, sensitive. So I feel like this divine masculine here that used to have all of these third parties and was like giving to so many different people in the past has really basically realized that the Queen of Wands here, this divine feminine, they went through this cycle and they had some sort of ending here because they are starting to really realize and see that this is like a spiritual connection here. Like they literally feel like this Queen of Wands here is their twin flame. Like they're looking back on your connection with so much nostalgia and just seeing like all of like the love and just like, yeah, you just like literally, you've just grown so much and you just radiate like so much beauty and growth, and they really see you as their divine counterpart and their twin flame, like of all of these other people in the past. They really feel like they have that like more special spiritual connection with you, and so it's caused them to really want to end this cycle in the past of how they were acting and give you a much more serious offering here, because when they think about you, like in comparison to all of these other third parties, they feel so much more nostalgic towards you. They feel like the love that you give them is just so innocent and pure, and regardless of all of these like games and tricks and deceits and stuff, they feel like they have this really sensitive place in their heart for you, because you're like the only one that is like pure, like you're the only one that like loves them back in this very like pure and genuine way. And so and I'm getting like they're starting to wake up and recognize like the spiritual nature of the connection that you guys have, and so they want to move into this more healthy place here. they want to move into a better place with you and like move forward away from all of these individual messy toxic situations. Like deal with each one individually here. So yeah, but I'm getting that like this Queen of Wands here is really hesitant. You're just kind of waiting it out and like holding back and seeing how things go. Seeing if they're really serious about it, if they really mean it, if they really ended that cycle of like how they were in the past, because I'm getting that this was really, really, really painful for this for viewer here if you're the Queen of Wands, and if you're not, if like the person that you're thinking about is the Queen of Wands, then yeah, this was hard for them. But if you're the Queen of Wands, then you already know how much this kind of put you through. So let's get an actual yes or no here. Oh. Okay. We're not going to take those ones. Okay. Okay. Meditation brings answers. So yeah, if you're not sure, if you're like kind of like questioning and asking like, should I trust this or not? Definitely like go within, meditate, kind of ask yourself what's right for you. And then also we have asked for help from others. So there might be someone else who can kind of help you out and give you some advice or give you some insight in the situation. Also, that was kind of what I was seeing here with like when I said there's like a message coming in from a third party. So maybe someone else can help give you some sort of insight, or there's going to be some sort of message coming in from someone else outside of the relationship regarding what has happened here. But this outside party here is not the same as like one of the third parties. So I was trying to say that earlier. That's like a different. I am getting that there's like an outside vibe with this as well, but it's not the same as like whoever else he was like talking to, the third parties from the past. And we have don't stop, and there's something better. So I feel like if you were moving forward, and then this person is coming in like super nostalgic, thinking about the past and like trying to make you nostalgic and trying to make you get up in your feels and be sensitive towards them too. It's okay to like wait and be really cautious and to make sure that like to see if they even have, if they're even offering you anything legit, like if there's any substance to it, if they're actually going to follow through, if they're, make sure they're not just like kind of tricking you and that it's like a legitimate offer here. It's totally okay to question if there's any substance here. Because yeah, if you were like already kind of going forward and trying to move forward from this situation, the advice from the cards here is like don't stop and there's something better. So if you were kind of like screw that noise, that was completely ridiculous, that was way too much for me to go through, and you're just like trying to move forward and heal. And so with the Six of Swords too, this also, what I'm getting is this could be you just wanting to move forward, like with the Three of Pentacles, like you could just be focusing on work, focusing on other priorities, trying to start a business, investing in other things, just trying to move forward with your life and better yourself. Maybe you have a lot of like irons in the basket. There's like all kinds of other stuff you're doing. And you've really started to like move forward, and you're trying to get yourself into like a better position here, and like move into a better position here, then this person all of a sudden is trying to come in and get you up in your fields, and you know, he seems to be offering something, but it's kind of confusing. You're not really sure like where it stands exactly, or like what direction it's going to go in. Like, it's totally okay to kind of like hold back, and you can continue to like move forward and work on yourself, and like work on the things that you're investing in, while still kind of like seeing if this person is serious and like they're actually going to come through with something solid and something legit. But you also don't have to do that. Like, you can just tell them no. Like, it's up to you. You have free will, and you can do whatever like really works best for you and makes you feel the most empowered. I'm going to leave it there. So if this resonated with you, you can always book a personal reading with me. The link in the description. And otherwise, I hope you have a great day.